Welcome to another MavRealty Podcast. This is Mike Hendzel, CEO, broker of MavRealty. Today we have Kevin Glonek, COO. What's up, Kevin? How are you?
All right. How about you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. So we have our LionFox Media rep.
Hey!
Curate today and from here going forward with our podcast. So today I wanted everybody out there that's watching, we want to talk about MavRealty's value proposition and kind of like operations. I use the analogy about a business quite often where I talk about it being analogous to the human body, where your right leg is accounting, your left leg is your legal, your body is your operations, and your arms are your products and services, and then your head is your executive team. I guess your mouth would be like marketing.
Yeah, because you got to constantly run it.
You got to say, hey, look at me, buy my stuff. Today we're talking about the body, the operations, and that's Kevin, COO. So, and then, of course, learn a little bit about us. If you don't know about me, I'm from Clearwater, Florida, and I've been in real estate since 2004, 6 years Army. Since I've been out, just been doing real estate. It's my passion. It's what I love to do. Kevin's from the Great White North. And hold on, before we talk about Kevin.
Can we say that?
Hold on. So before we talk about Kevin, this is the first time that a rep from our preferred media company and marketing firm, LionFox Media, is here. So Chris, he's from Louisiana, land of the crawfish, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, it's wet. It's hot.
It's wet and hot.
Man, there's nothing there. It's boring.
You can never tell you're from there.
You're right. It's not obvious. Kevin, do your impersonation of me.
Hey, Chris.
Nailed it.
You live here now. Do you miss LA, Louisiana?
Just family and friends,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't miss the scenery.
Of course. Cool. So welcome. We look forward to having the podcast and having Chris on with us. So Kevin, tell us about Canada. I mean,
It's
Wisconsin.
wet and cold.
What?
It's like the opposite. Wet and hot, wet and cold.
Low humidity. So what part of Wisconsin are you from?
Superior.
Got it.
It's like the top of Wisconsin, right next to Lake Superior.
Got it. So what's your affiliation with Minnesota?
No affiliation with Minnesota.
None.
He got really angry about that.
It's a point of contention, I would say, between Wisconsin and Minnesota. It's sort of like a rivalry.
Understood. Tracking. So the way I know Kevin is from, we went to basic training together in Fort Leonard Wood. The way I know Chris, met him through an Army buddy as well. So let's talk about MavRealty. What do you do for MavRealty as a COO and you're a part owner?
Yeah, oversee all operations, whatever needs to get done. Build, develop, improve, everything.
Got it. So let's talk about MavRealty. Let's talk about what MavRealty offers. First, let's talk about what the average real estate brokerage offers an agent. Anybody watching this, if you're a realtor, or if you're not a realtor and don't want to be a realtor, but maybe you're somebody who's looking for buying and selling a house, here's sort of like a sneak peek on the inside of kind of what happens for a realtor. When realtors come to a brokerage, they get the brand, they get some business cards, and they kind of get set free.
Yeah, mostly people join a brokerage for the brand. It's the brand name.
Right.
They're not getting any sort of support on the back end. It's just they're getting that national known name, which they believe will get them leads.
Depending on the firm, they can be anywhere from 0 up to 100 for level of support. To break let's just say 0 being low, 100 being high, to break that 25% like of support echelon, you're digging deep. There's not that many out there, I would say. And comment below if you disagree. We can have a conversation.
And the ones that we've seen that do offer a higher level of support like that are just charging astronomically for it.
Right. And then on the leads, like, hey, we offer leads or what have you. A lot of times it's leads that are given to like 5 agents at once. So it's like first come, first serve. So let's talk about MavRealty. First and foremost, we offer leads. Let's talk about that a little bit.
We offer leads. Leads is, I think, the problem for a majority of agents is they know how to do transactions, but they don't have clients to do the transactions with. So something important to us was getting leads and getting that out to our agents.
Right, and not only like What if you're a newer agent that's only done a couple deals? Okay, here's leads, but we have market managers in each MSA that are there as serving as like your mentor or coach. That's there to say, hey, here's how I'm going to help you nurture. I'm going to show you how to like go through your scripts and help you get through your leads. So it's not like, hey, here's leads and we're going to set you up for failure. Here's leads, here's how to convert them.
Yeah, I mean, being a realtor is like being your own business. And without having that coach or that level of support, you're just out there on an island by yourself. So that's something that we saw as super important too, is to have that coach there that can guide you through the process.
The next step from there is like, well, you know, you might be asking, where are these leads from? Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Join Mav, find out. The quality of the leads are good. I mean, what
It doesn't matter where the leads are from. It's that we're going to provide you with leads and they're customers that want you to service them.
So let's go a step further. That's the front end, the leads, right? So now let's talk about where do you transact in the leads. We're not in 5 systems, are we?
We're not. We were able to get down to one system where the agents log in and everything that they need is there. We use Salesforce as our back end, and it's just
On the app?
total full circle for them. They can do everything they need to do in there. The transaction manager's in there. It's a full process.
Right.
That's efficiency.
That's efficiency.
It is.
That's our new motto.
It's the only way to get business done is by making it
Real
simple.
simple, efficient.
Let's
Oh,
plug in
snap.
simple there.
You know, and that's the other thing about MavRealty is like we take the human touch, the technology, put them together
Right.
to where it's like, it's not like, hey, all I'm talking to is a robot at MavRealty.
Exactly.
Or
because that's such a terrible experience, and that's what a lot of companies are going through today, where you text and you're not even like communicating with a real person. It's just automated replies.
let's talk about, I'm an agent. I've got this lead. I want to text them in my app that the company provided me. Can I text them?
You can text them. You can email them.
In one-
You can click and call them.
In one app. Okay, cool. That I got. This is my CRM, customer relationship manager. Okay, I'm shooting, moving, communicating. Veteran-owned company. You know, we're gonna have some Army jargon here, but so we're doing that, and we got quick responsiveness. I'm tagging a lead. I'm helping them. I'm servicing them. I'm using my expertise, my knowledge as a Mav realtor, a Maverick, and a subject matter expert in the game. And I get a showing on Saturday. I'm at the house. I need to make an offer. It's Saturday. It's 6 p.m. What happens, Kevin?
You open your app. You click request offer. The offer is prepared for you.
What? You're kidding. But it's Saturday at 6 p.m.
No sweat.
Why?
Because we have the back end support team.
What's going on here, man? What?
I don't know. I feel like I'm watching a commercial. It's
This is
crazy.
unheard of. Yeah, well, you know, this is not news to me, but where do you go? What brokerage do you go to? And they say, we're going to give you leads, and we have an MLS integrated app where the leads go in there. You never leave it. You want to talk to me? Chatter me at Michael Hendzel, at Kevin, at LionFox. Talk to Chris, at accounting. You got a pay issue. At tech dev. Hey, can you add this in the drop down? That's Mav, and it's exciting. So one part of that, 7-day-a-week support. You've got from 8 in the morning till 8 at night. You're not drinking from the fire hose here. I'm getting busy. I can't run to the office. My laptop died. The assistant I have or whoever, they're sick today or it's the weekend. They're not working. Oh my God, I got to go to open house at 4. I got to make this offer. How do I do that? It's a highest and best round. Relax. You're a Mav agent. Request offer. Click.
Yeah, that's one of the first pain points we heard from agents is that they'll go and they'll show houses all day, and then at the end of the day, they got to run home and try to put an offer together. And that's just crazy because they're so valuable out in the field. They don't need to be spending their time doing that.
Click. Wait. Negotiate. You know what I'm saying? So now you order the offer. I order the offer from my clients, and I take them to coffee. And then by the time we get there to the Starbucks, I already got a ping. I'm reviewing the offer, and I'm reviewing it, making sure it's written correctly, that it's, you know, compliant, everything's good. I put my initial on it. I make sure that everything is compliant and good. Compliance. It routes to
The client.
The client. So clients sign it. They're done signing it. What happens then?
Routes to the listing agent.
Who CC'd?
You are.
Me?
You as the agent. Yes,
And I'm notified.
you are.
So, okay, you're telling me I'm kidding. We're not going to regurgitate that. But the point is.
No, let's go through the whole thing again.
All right. So what is MavRealty exactly? Is it a piece of fruit? Is it a tank? Is it a old wooden ship?
MavRealty is a real estate company
that helps people buy and sell. And we help our agents be awesome. And so the agent gets that offer out expediently. By the time the ink is drying from both parties and our agent is under contract, the competing agents are rushing home to write their offers, try to understand what's going on. They're rushing from appointments. Our agent's working from an app. So now a counteroffer comes in. What happens?
The counteroffer is relayed right back to you, and our back-end team is CC'd.
Right. So now the counteroffer is relayed. I'm notified. I notify my people. I give them a call, my clients, and I put in the terms in our system. There's a record created that controls that offer that you work from, and I'm able to make sure that that counter is annotated for compliance purposes. All of the rigmarole and all the communication is recorded there. And the counter, let's just say it gets accepted. What do I do now? I got to execute a contract.
You simply email it to closings@MavRealty.
Say it again.
All you have to do is
Hold
email
on, wrong here.
email the executed agreement, closings@MavRealty.
.com.
Everything's handled from there.
.com.
Yeah.
So I'm the agent. I email it to closings@MavRealty. They process my file, and they are in charge of getting it to close without me losing touch with it. But I'm not calling, checking with titles, setting dates.
They'll remind you about all of that stuff. You don't need to worry about that.
So I got somebody that's basically my eyes and ears, boots on ground, getting that thing to close so I can go and do what?
It's handed over to your transaction manager. Your job is to get to that next transaction, help another client, show them the Mav experience.
Oh, how sweet it is. So we get through, we close. Are they followed up with?
Of course they are.
Of course they are.
They're set on a long-term drip of reminders so that we can keep in touch with them, keep front of mind, and also, give them those good feelings on their birthdays, on their anniversary of their home, see how their home is doing for them.
All done for you, the Mav Realtor, the Maverick. Now, what if I have a question? Who do I call? Surely not Ghostbusters.
That was good.
If you have a question, you call your market manager. That's your business partner throughout this process.
Who's our market manager in Tampa?
Phil Van Ham.
Phil Van Ham's picture, contact information. Is this too much for LionFox?
No.
Who's our market manager for Jacksonville?
Micah Johnson.
Sick.
The one thing we didn't mention is like the dedication to innovation. Throughout this process, we've really streamlined it, but you're going to come across things where you might be doing it a different way. Like agents do things all different ways, and there may be a way that an agent does it that's better, and we just need to know. We're all about like modifying the process and making it better and smoother.
Quicker, faster, more efficient.
Yeah, everything is done like with the walk, crawl, run mentality from the military. It's not just the PowerPoint that they put in front of you and let you go. We actually walk you through the process and then make sure that you can do it.
That's literally what we do with all of our agents. I mean, we make it to where, and no offense to everybody learns differently. But just to give an example of like, hey, we're veteran owned and operated. We use the essence of the military, and it is so important to understand that when you're teaching somebody something, you think that they're downloaded, but they're not. Usually people leave, they have 20, 30% understanding of what that person's teaching them. We don't do that here. We make sure that we have you 100% downloaded and that you're confident out there, a subject matter expert, and you're able to go increase your business.
Yeah, no, the constant communication and the drive for innovation, that just has to
develop
happen.
from within.
Right.
Yes. Pretty much every agent has touched the system in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
So yeah, awesome. Well, with that being said, MavRealty's value proposition to the agent, what MavRealty does, truly, we have agents, mavericks, if you will, that are out there that care. We've cut out all the things that deter them from servicing the clients out there better. And that's it. And that's hugely impactful. And that's something that our mission and vision. Check us out, MavRealty.com, new site. Check out our content. Do a search. Maybe you can find your dream home. If you want to sell your home, let us know. We'd love to help you out. Kevin, thanks a lot for coming on.
Absolutely.
Chris, thank you so much.
LionFox Media.
Till next time. That sucked. Bye.